22nd. Is that the day of the...
Right then.
You
Today's
know,
Forden's
yeah.
big announcement.
Big announcement.
I wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
I don't see who of the church is going to challenge Luis to a duel.
Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Yeah,
Even me.
even you.
And this is a big if. You are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right,
Wish we
let's
agree on
review
that.
what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much.
Yeah, I know that. Tell me something I don't know.
Shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Yep, just like in the United States of America. Except that we call him a president.
But hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I think we all know who's going to be the next king.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
We can't assassinate Luis.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that a
fair.
Luis is second in the standings. Any strikes against him would be likewise disrupted. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
They don't know about the dual claws.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Oh, somebody ran away.
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't
Yep,
deal with
she
losing
ran
both
away.
of them.
Or she was kidnapped.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Alright, gotta go track down the kid again.
Where?
Maria, where are you?
You're kidding.
Where could Maria have gone? Wait! Oh no! Okay, felt like Galaga had an idea of where she could have gone, but... Anything? Maria, please be safe. Oh, I got a reportable request. Or reportable quest.
What now?
Here, quest. Those voices in the request, you can see our travels party. Yeah, Moore's task. Forward and prologue. Okay. So I gotta go talk to Moore. Gotta go to Academia. Academia. Wait, how do I... Try? No. No, I'm trying to remember how I do the glide thing. Can't remember. Damn it. Not that. R2, no.
Ridiculous.
What was R2?
All right, then.
R1's the map. I totally forgot how to do the sword glide.
Now, where was I? Well, well.
You've developed the healer. It seems your assignment is complete.
Incredible. All right.
Increased our imagination. As I thought, I sense a sudden light in my mind, illuminating what was hidden.
Fascinating.
Thanks to the research and strength and influence of your archetype, a flicker of memory is returned to me.
What kind of...
What kind of memory? It occurs to me that I conducted research on... I did this already. Yeah. Yep, that's what I chose last time.
I look forward to continuing our research.
See? All good.
How delightful.
And now I get the ability to
This right here.
change archetypes without even to come here.
This one's important.
And I learn the gunner archetype. Yep.
Until next week. How good of you to come.
Alright.
Oh,
Let's return.
you'll come again.
Yeah, I'll be back, I'm sure. Possibly not even by choice.
Ridiculous.
Alright.
What now?
Tutorials. Cities. Blade riding. Circle. Here we go.
Are you having a laugh?
This is all right.
Unstinking believable. Stop that at once.
Yeah, where'd you get
How
to?
to handle this?
That kid, where you at?
You sound like a damn fool, you know that?
I'm out of ideas.
Hey,
Just can't believe it's true.
no. Like, move please, game. Thank you.
That's enough now.
Should we not be calling out for her? You know, Maria, Maria, where are you? No, it's not.
What is it? Oh, any one of them will do.
Welcome.
Burly Butcher, what do you got?
Now then.
Take $5,000. Thank you very much. Oh wait, yeah, I already got the meat. Isn't there a guy over here I'm supposed to talk? Yeah, I think it was this guy.
Oh there.
Right, you only sell... Don't I just tell my new Grius? What? I thought I was supposed to tell my new Grius. I guess I have to level something up.
Louise, I could see it.
What shall I do? Ridiculous. This is all
Stop
right.
that at once.
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She just went inside. Wait, you let her pass? Why? The way her eyes looked, I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets.
Huh? Why?
I don't know. It's not Let's Go Home. Everyone's worried about
Everyone
you.
was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maybe. But gun to my head, gosh, I have to say it was because he was killed.
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again, hasn't he?
Yep.
It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I?
That dress is hideous.
But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick.
It's all your fault,
The king
kid.
and Prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave?
It's all your fault.
Is it my fault?
Yeah.
I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria.
I'll
It's
be
not your
nice to
fault
the
at all.
kid.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
Oh, yeah, don't.
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
A little foreshadowing. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
Yet he spilled blood to achieve this.
You may be right. But much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
Yeah, wasn't that difficult, so.
It looks like she's working.
Just give me some money.
She's a strong
10,000 would be
girl.
enough.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Okay, I just thought of this, right? So anyone who's on the rock, whose face is on the rock, is protected by the king's magic. So therefore, if two people whose faces are on the rock tried to kill each other, would they just not be able to do that? Or does the magic protection go away? Because remember, Grius wasn't on the rock, but Luis was. And Grius was stopped. Or what if someone else whose face is on the rock tried to take out Luis? What would happen then?
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
I mean, it's been a long day. We found Maria. And yeah, we found Maria.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince.
Okay, first off, Stroll, you're sitting down. You're not laying there.
Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
I'm not waking up for this. Probably the best option, you know, to nurture my bond. I'm guessing it's let's think about it together.
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around?
Probably, yeah.
Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read
Yeah.
it?
I mean,
If you don't
assuming you
mind,
can read.
Since we finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder.
Kind of like what the king's doing?
Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions.
Well, that's definitely not our world.
Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us.
Yeah, fortunately it does. That is unfortunately true.
Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political.
Does a decision made by the people guarantee... Oh, that's a very good point. This game is getting very political. Although it isn't always political. It's right there, tribal squabbles aren't always political. That's another good point.
Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. Think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Oh, well, Stroll, I guess you're bored poor Bill to sleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Early in the morning, rising to the street.
Ladies and gents,
that cigarette
have you
and
heard
I'll
the
stop
news?
shoes on my
The
feet.
curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime.
Ooh, goody, I love a show.
To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
I mean, I've defeated 2 humans already. Does that not count for anything?
Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius's personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yeah, I'm sure he just left it lying around for anyone to find.
If we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Luis would keep that, but he'd keep it someplace very safe. Probably very close.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy, and the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
I mean, to be honest, I feel like the most likely place is that he has it on him at all times. Oh no, they're all thinking.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work, probably Forden himself.
Of course.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
Enter into the tournament. We need a plan. And then we can take action. Gee, I wonder what I'm gonna do here. Beep.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us?
Yeah.
Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Who's saying anything about the prince?
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
Yeah.
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be good as good as dead. Unless you get your face on the rock.
Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
Yeah.
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right.
I'm reminded of the words the prince spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Alright. And here is Grius's journal.
heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger?
No, not even close.
Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm
I chose
you'd be
right.
glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
Oh, that's you do plenty.
Competition.
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Wouldn't those three be the first advocates?
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That is the plan. That's my plan. Might not be his plan. It's my plan.
That's the spirit.
In the words of the great Tears for Fears, everybody wants to rule the world.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
Oh no, we'll be back.
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline,
We're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
Okay.
A carriage might save our chances. If we could
Just ride on one of them? You know, stow away?
Perhaps
Or is
we
that
split up
not
for now.
fair?
I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
Yeah, kid's the one entering.
You? Really?
Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. They're a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
An elder? Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
Not all of them.
What? We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you.
How are you going to provide us a
You're
carriage?
obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
Yeah, we won't.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us,
Oh, so they're not providing us with a
we should
carriage.
see about
The
finding
way
a
he said it, I
match
thought they
this
were providing us with the carriage
If it's not
themselves.
impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Is that Vader?
Looks like everyone else had the
Can I
same
go
idea.
can I go kill Lord Vader?
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on! There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
You lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
Heisme.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. You have any idea who that is?
No.
That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin, you can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course.
What?
It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
Yeah.
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Right.
Stuck up little. Is that the kind
So
of competition we
Heisme
can
is the
expect?
best target to go after.
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
I'm not sure which one of these to choose. It's not the last one. We don't need to win.
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win?
Sharp as always, Captain. Don't
Took me
worry,
a minute, but I
I'll
got it.
explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme?
Yeah.
You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
They have a plight.
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say.
This Heisme sounds like a real piece of work.
If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
Still, man, we're not going after knockoff Vader. Unless Heisme is knockoff Vader, but I think the guy with the horns is Heisme.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble.
Incompetence?
He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We just
We
want
want
to
to help him. Yeah. But we're nice like that. We want to help him.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything.
You tell them that's why we took the request?
Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Martira, the old castle type. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Yeah.
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
I already accepted the contract.
Look at that.
Almost all the quests are gone, and left worth taking is this bounty for a highest made, whatever that is. Special thing gaining area. I guess let's take this highest made one at the window. Oh, so I gotta go talk to this guy. What's a whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me are you actually thinking of participating in the tournament for the throne? Of the audacity of youth. That's Rich, a mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of. As king, the idea makes me sick to my stomach.
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Luis dare to. It hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give the eulogy at your funeral. Oh, he's a candidate too.
Hey!
Hey, it would be alright if we accepted the bounty contract for Heisme? Heisme, you sure you can handle that? We can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. I got it. You're an odd one, alright. You're that or you're just green. Head to Martira. You can probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
Alright. Got our bounty.
Let's call it.
Back to the inn we go.
No registration issues, I trust?
Not at all.
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements.
What does that
How
mean?
best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon
So she's doing the same thing Stroll's doing.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
But why were the knights serving the church and not the monarchy?
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some
This
proper
happened
rest
after the
tonight.
king's death. You're saying for the tournaments tomorrow.
Let's rest.
Why stay inside and rest today? Yeah? Oh, we gotta rest up for tomorrow.
Hello.
I've decided I'm heading to Brylehaven. It's much too boring to just spend my days at the inn. I'm going to see that so-called exhibition for myself. Goodbye, Elda. You do well to see the world too someday. Okay, that's great. Thanks for telling me.
Don't
Fabian?
push yourself too much.
Tomorrow you depart. Maria will surely miss you dearly. So please come back and say hello when you can, even if it's only every once in a while. About Hulkenberg. Our preparations seem to be proceeding without issue. Well, apart from one massive, overtuned uncertainty. Never mind. Forgive me my mutterings. Just, please do not be surprised, no matter what we're presented with. Wait, that's something back there? Oh, yeah, there's a food shelf. We can talk to Stroll. Hey, Stroll. You're looking kind of down. You okay there, buddy?
Hey.
I asked Fabian for a map of Ortira, yeah. And she gave me one from Greece's personal effects. It covers all the main roads. We may have found one in town. The military map always has more details.
Yeah.
Family continues to be our anchor. To pay her back, let's achieve our goals. Alright. Guess it's time to go rest up. Sleepy time. Nice. Rest in the bed. Yoo-hoo game, please. I'd like to rest in the bed game. There we go. Rest. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good night.
Rest well.
Can I come in?
Oh, it's Maria. Sure, come on in, kiddo. What's up? Yeah, what's wrong?
Well, you're all leaving tomorrow, right?
Yes, we are.
I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no, I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Oh. I won't tell her.
It's all right.
Good day.
I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said.
Yeah?
And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
That's correct. Oh, she means we're gonna end up like Papa?
Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
Do we make another promise? Wait for me just seems so... No, I don't like the... No, I don't like... Wait for me. It's a promise.
It's a promise.
I'm sorry. I just feel like wait for me sounds like something you would say to a lover, and let's just not go there.
All right. Promise?
Promise.
The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
Sure.
This one's important.
Promise returns. Maria is waiting for us to return home and regale her with tales of the strange and distant places we visit.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
Ooh, Hulkenberg wants a late night rendezvous.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. Tis no easy burden.
How exactly did you impose on us? We kind of had a similar goal, I guess, and we just teamed together, you know? Not sure how you were imposing there.
It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Definitely not going if that's putting it mildly. I'm thinking you are truly devoted to him. I think this is a good one to go with.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside.
She's happy. She seemed to like that.
But that
I
book,
think I picked good.
we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Oh, I recall. You got me thrown out. See, here's the thing, okay? Is that, for me personally, like, I would interpret just this phrase, when you got me thrown out, as very, like, tongue-in-cheek, you know, playful banter with her. But I feel like with the game, if I choose it, it's not going to come off that way. So I'm going to choose I do.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned.
Does he tell her where he got it from?
You needn't
Who he
worry.
got it from?
I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Gotta read more from the book. Reading time, ladies and gentlemen, reading time.
So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream 'tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Okay, so
time marches on, and the age of a
this
new
whole,
king draws nearer.
The power of the people. Where do the people get the power from? Because, like, in theory, it's a nice concept, but people have to have a power to be able to strip these people of their power. Hello. New friend. She gonna sing us a song. Which song is bringing light and joy to the people? Oh, they're all brought the tears. Beautiful, beautiful. Not as good as Air Song, not even close, but still. Beautiful, beautiful. Now get off the stage. I guess she's their pop star. She must be their Taylor Swift.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown.
Guess we'll find out our quest objective when we get there.
Him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
Oh, he gets fireworks. Ooh. I just want the screensaver.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to his
That guy's a
Eminence's
bunch of bull
champion,
crap.
the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the crown theocracy, Master Giddo.
I come before you.
Wasn't this one of the guys at that round table before?
I
Yeah.
relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me.
So they're just stacking the playing field.
How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
He's gonna show up again and make his grand entrance.
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Oh, that guy.
Him. So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
I like him.
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life. its loveless ocean.
Okay, yep, she's got my vote.
Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Oh, God.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Yeah? Yeah?
Now, I do believe we have
It,
one.
maybe not as bad as America, but yeah.
Golden boy present. Come on, let's see a face.
Who's gonna get booed, isn't he?
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Again, she's turned out to be somebody, you know. If you were a friend or foe.
By the way, the ride you applied with
More than
still
just
hasn't
a, you know,
arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the
NPC.
time
Well,
the
I guess she'd
bell
technically still be an
rings,
NPC.
You're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
Oh, the bell's about to ring.
Contestants, are you ready?
Is our ride gonna show up in time?
What? Blast, I say! Wait! Confound you, behave!
Is this an airship?
A land runner?
Oh, a land runner.
Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash! Whoa!
He's gonna get run over? Oh. It looked like he was running, going right for him. I thought he was gonna get run over.
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
Oh, you definitely made an impression.
Marvel, chums!
You dolt! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen,
Let the games begin.
go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Oh, we got ourselves some transportation. You might want to hold on there, Gallica.
Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible.
Do you not have like a pocket or something you can, you know, go in, Gallica, to keep yourself safe? Popularity went up, alright! It's standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I don't consider this a part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
Whoa, what's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Should I just run her along the main road then? Do you ever seem to be doing as much? You're just as crazy as this runner. Oh, shoot. Pick up autos. What is happening right now? Can I go back? Hold on. But as crazy as runner, I'll take the compliment. Little lady, now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What is happening right now?
Let's see.
We want to go to a place called Martira. Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a way south. Alright. Now. Desert Camp.
Let us hurry.
Rockden Camp. Verdant Camp.
This place here.
Martira. Let's... Might go do side quest.
Hold
You
on.
know?
Let's see.
Hold on.
But do I have to go? Can I go to? Let's go back here so I can do this. Right from to your old
Trouble.
Castle south along the main road from Grand Tread. Okay, no, can't. Gotta go here. Yeah, okay, Martira. Here it is. Down to Martira, eh? On this craft's legs? Well, I'd say that'll be 4 days, 3 nights about.
Oh.
4 days and 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than a carriage, and surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed.
Spectacular.
Quality good. Now cinch those britches, chaps. Full steam. I should probably do this in an English accent. Just give me a second. I gotta try and prepare. This might take a few tries. Quality good. Now cinch those britches, chaps. Full steam ahead to Martira, Old Castle Town. Oh, I think I nailed that on the first try. I think I nailed that.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? I'm not in this for the
Didn't you have let Hulkenberg take care of that?
What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant,
Chinwag?
isn't it?
Uh-huh. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
So he's our Sid.
Neurus, are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions, no time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
When the prince went missing, he used the funds to build that, didn't he?
God.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you...
Wouldn't a royal craft be excessive?
Build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No!
So he
Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
made a bigger masterpiece the rest of the way in storage.
Working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Uncle Bert, you're overacting a little bit there. You're overreacting, I mean.
Please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balial runner alone.
Look, this runner... Tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
Yeah.
It's no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For his... Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness, is His Highness still alive? That's it. I've got you, haven't I?
Maybe.
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the
So he's like a combination of Sid and Han Solo.
Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world.
This is our Millennium Falcon.
Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him, yeah.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
Did they just talk freely out loud where anyone can hear anything?
Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
Oh, strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
So, I think it's a good point because here's the thing, right? I'm pretty sure it was the church that came up with this tournament for the throne. We had the king said it was going to be the will of the people. So that doesn't mean that the winner of this tournament actually gets the throne. It's whoever the people, you know, in their heart went for the throne. So therefore, getting disqualified from the tournament shouldn't really matter in the end. So I think it's a perfect plan.
I think it's a perfect idea.
Yeah.
Makes sense, doesn't it? The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back.
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Don't worry, plan's gonna work.
Righto! Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know.
I wonder who's targeting that comment at.
You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
The Gauntlet Runner. The runner has various areas for different activities such as strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with him. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around on your way there.
Oh, yeah?
I've never been in a Gauntlet Runner. Kind of want to see what the engine room is like. Alright, let's check out our Land Runner here. So, this is our round table. I guess probably we're do our strategy. There's a map showing the area surrounding our destination, Martiro.
Let's see here.
I wonder where we're at right now. I think we're right here.
Let's see. It's your call.
And we're making our way to the first desert camp. Okay. I go upstairs. That's the stairs to the cockpit. Massive door. Storm vents lead to the end of the Gauntlet Runner. It's locked tightly to prevent accidental entry. Alright. What's this way? A pantry? You got anything good to eat in here? There's some pristine clear water and more coney meat. I wonder who left them here. I could use these for cooking. Alright, we got some ingredients. Make ourselves some din. The toilet. Not now. There are more pressing matters at hand. Hey, look. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Incredible.
Wow. So this room is made for bathing. Can we really just hop in mid-ride and take a real bath? Now that I could get used to. I call first dip.
Hey.
Were you just going to stride up and strip nude? Where do you think you are? Unacceptable.
You really?
It's a bathing room. Not to mention, no running water yet. Working on it.
Damn.
Wow, unacceptable. Type of food suitable for long journey. I prefer to cook it first before eating it. Yes. Got an oven. A washing area. You have to wash your dishes properly, but being that water is a precious resource, that actually goes double. Like we said, that most things are edible if you put them over a fire, but is that really true? Yeah, cooking table. Ooh.
Got it.
It's a kitchen. I can prepare meals here. Guess it's not time to cook yet. Is this wine? It's a cask of Nora's secret stash. Its mellow aroma of what wafts into the air. Must be probably wine or mead. Engine room. It's this place. Oh, this is the dining room, isn't it? Yep. All right. Those are beds. Yeah. Back deck. They go out in the back deck?
What's this?
Beneath this cloth, there seems to be a big barrel. I don't know what it's used for. The size of that thing. Alright, let's go down to the engine room. We got a washing machine.
This?
Wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
First time on the gauntlet runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like that pipe's in here too. Call the phone runner. There's one in every room.
Spectacular.
Now I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use Mogla crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you take your life in your own hands when you traveled the wilds, then thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Oh, never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark. And the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Gauntlet Runner activities. You will continue toward your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize his facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help to improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Alright. Here's an igniter. That's the way of getting into battle. A large igniter. Looks like this thing has some weapon capabilities.
This?
It's Noah's homemade washing machine. Washing clothes can sometimes cleanse the mind too. Increases max MP. Not now. Not now. There's more. Let's see what else there is.
Come on.
The spirit tool is actually a cleaning igniter that Noah's modified to create wind that collects dust. Pretty nifty. I know it's hard, but with all the lifting and bending over is sure to strengthen your legs, yeah? That will... Okay.
Got it.
And that raises max MP. Those research desks must be where the new inventions are born. Nothing there. Cabinet. Some unique items are lined up here. Nora's personal belongings, I think. No. I've never smelled this fragrance before. I can't tell whether it's used for food or for fuel. Hey, they got a beanbag chair. It's a bag of cotton, though. I'm trying to think. All right, let's clean the Gauntlet Runner. Let's raise our max HP. Okay, what do you want to clean today? We can start with the storage room. Got it. Let's do this. There's dust everywhere. It feels like we're breathing in a cloud of in the clouds instead of air. Well, we might as well clean it up. I was like, please don't tell Mom I actually have to clean. There's still dust piled in the corners. I guess the magic igniter didn't produce enough suction. I'll just clean the undersides of the shelves and all the other nooks and crannies by hand.
Okay?
Yeah, that's the spirit. Now we just need to throw away the trash inside the igniter, and then...
Hey!
Hey, look what I found. We could still use this, don't you think? Tailbait. Oh, we're gonna fishing. Oh. I'm not a fan of fishing side quests. That ended up taking quite a while. It was tough, but having everything clean and sparkly feels so nice. You worked up a good sweat too, right? Moving on, clearing my head. I feel like my max HP has increased. Alright. 5-point HP increase. I did some cleaning and now it's looking good as new. A lot better than before.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is inconsoled and sconed in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked territory is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. When at an encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the gauntlet runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. 3 days, huh? Our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited. It'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? Where's Hulkenberg?
Your thoughts?
Oh ho, how was the ride, huh? Smooth as butter, luxurious as a palace, awe-inspiring, tear-jerking. Absolutely, absolutely. This runner's such a guilty pleasure. Though credit where it is due, my tinkering certainly helped make her what she is. Though full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Wouldn't have to worry about the terrain if she could just fly. But that's a story for another day. Off you go, better get your 40 winks. Alright. Hey, are you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they're going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while? By recalling the past and planning for the future with Stroll, maybe I can hone my imagination. Alright. I'm spending some time with Stroll.
Now then.
So next up is Martira. It feels just like yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over to the Northern Fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past.
Speaking of
which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? I feel like any of these? I don't know. I'm gonna go with powers and everything. Yeah.
What's that about? Oh, I see.
As kings, they had to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. Or is it marital? Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well. We continue to master these archetypes, and maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though all this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there. felt my imagination grow as Stroll and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
All right.
Come now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Stroll and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to ya, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I feared, considering how tiny they are, but I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert saying going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? The carriage would just never be able to get through the desert this fast. But, just keep an eye on the open road, okay, Neuros? We'll arrive in Martira in 2 days, huh? Alright. So. Did I read something? Bookshelf is lined with interesting books. Books I could read are New World Travel Diary, Pride and Persuasion. Alright, let's go with the Travel Diary. This appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Seems like a book that'll really expand the mind. Want to read it together over by the window? Okay, if I read this book, I may gain more imagination. Okay, let's read the book.
Actually?
To be honest with you, I realized something. There are so many things in this world which, very simply, I don't understand. The world is vast. It really is. The world I knew before seems so small now. I don't know if that was the right answer or not. Hey, Will? I know it's time we're traveling for our mission, but if all goes well, I want to go on another journey where I'm free to do what I want. Sounds like fun. Let's do it. It sounds like fun. Yes, let's. I don't know where we go, but I'm looking forward to it already. Of course, if I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future, I'll have to keep working hard. Well, can you think of anything I can do to help you out? Always, yeah.
Well then.
I'll be happy as long as you keep cheering me on. What? That's all you want? Well, I can do that, no problem. That's what I'm good at. Hey ho, let's go. Hey, hey, all the way. What do you think? Was that good? Yeah. Good job. This conversation kind of went off in a unique direction, huh? Let's keep reading the book for a bit. It describes a new world. If a place other than this really exists, I'd like to visit someday. Alright.
Alright.
We expand our imagination some more. Almost to level 2. There's some more left to read in the book. I'll pick up from here next time.
I say, we...
Break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Tree of Prophecy.
Wow.
Oh wow, it's so pretty.
That's...
It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events of the times ahead. How exactly will a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of Mogla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of Mogla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. He's pulled a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Wow, Neros, how'd you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There, you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. Sure, I can have this?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I've already committed all of it to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. Ever seen Norris's research picture? The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there!
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey and we could tell her a story about this place. Alright, good idea. Huh. A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me a great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off!
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to hail the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. And our wisdom has been broadened. I can just picture Gallica doesn't realize it. Like Nora's like there. He's like, behind the wall. He's like, he's studying. Like. I hope he didn't wash her in the bath though. That's just crossing the line.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders. As darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself, monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Well, alright. I wonder what kind of place Artira is. Tonight, we're gonna hang out with Hulkenberg.
Well met.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? I also raised my imagination. I figured I would raise something else besides imagination talking with her. This power we've awoken to. I have all sorts of questions, but I really find curious of these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's cool, it's bizarre, it's kind of scary. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I don't really like any of these options. I really don't. Because see, I feel like, Hulkenberg, her being a knight. This was a surprise we got imagination with her, talking with her too. I thought we'd maybe gain like wisdom, knowledge, something like that, where we talked about more like the functionality of the creatures we transform into, and not they're like. But I feel like it's cool, like an aesthetic thing. Like, you know, it's a cool, you know. It's not. I don't think it's kind of scary. I'm gonna go if it's bizarre. I've never seen armor like that. True, the designs do set them apart, but it was not their actual appearance I meant to ask about. In my opinion, armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. See, this is what I was thinking more along the lines of the conversation with her was going to go. It said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also hence why it is so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long? The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. Alright.
Now then.
Level 2 Imagination. We're gonna work on courage and eloquence.
Imagination.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. It's getting quite late, but we have a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Every time it says imagination, I get that Disney thing in my head, but you know, only part of it I can remember is pure imagination. Like that's it. That's all I get. It's like something pure imagination. Look at her go!
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
He doesn't seem to be worried about getting blown away right now.
Why is it so bumpy?
Or he's gonna get seasick. Or landsick, I guess?
Get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Ooh, they run into something?
Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
Cannonade? Someone's attacking us? Another contestant? Is this allowed?
My star is rising!
Oh, this guy.
Sanctism will reign!
And this guy.
It's them.
They're fighting.
The opening ceremony. I think one of them is Godot, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
I guess we were caught in the crossfire.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Doesn't seem like they're trying to land a failed shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Mine hinges on winning Luis's favor. We afford to abandon Godot if he's one of Luis's supporters.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Okay. I think we're gonna help Gladel out. Alright? And yeah. We're trying to get on Luis's favor. However, the goal gets taken out, then that opens up a spot in Luis's party. This is a... Thing is, I don't know. I'm not sure. Initially, I would just say, okay, this is obvious. Let's help out Gladol. Now maybe I'm overthinking it though. You know what? That was my initial thought. So I'm gonna go with it.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on! You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Luis Monk said, board of the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear
So don't focus on the main guy. Easy.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
What about it? Is she saying I should use, do I have any petrification stuff? No.
Better conserve. By this power. Better be sure. Falling back.
I doubt light magic works on these guys since they're, you know, holy dudes.
The next one's yours.
I'm gonna
No holding
pass. Let's see what fire does. You resist to fire, okay. He's weak to her physical attacks. Alright.
I'm counting on you.
Who needs igniters? I'll show you magic. Go for it.
Is everyone all right? I see you.
This might be a Oldenburg attacks.
This is nothing.
Fight.
Take this.
Oh, please.
He knows we can't attack him. He's
Charging
toying
in.
with us.
You know what? Just have everyone just do physical attacks on these guys.
This should do it.
Cease your resistance.
Oh, Hulkenberg, come on!
What could you hope to achieve?
You can't miss.
Is that all? Only a flesh wound.
You have to heal her.
Let's try this.
Plus needed.
You disgrace. Take that.
By the swamp.
You see, now I noticed I would have changed. I should have changed, you know, some of the classes. He'll Hulkenberg again.
Take it!
Thank you.
Resistance is futile! More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brothers.
Hang in there.
Hey, you healed him? Come on.
Take this. Sanctism will reign.
Suppose this is it.
Not good.
Back on his feet.
I'm not so
Don't underestimate me.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
I see you.
Hulkenberg got them right
It's
in
okay.
their weak spot.
We can do that. Come forth, royal soul, with healing power.
Twas needed. Observe. There!
Let's stay calm.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not liking how I think this fight's gonna go.
This is nothing.
Take this. Take this.
Not at all.
Someone heal her.
Okay.
I shall seize my chance. Sanctism will reign.
Thing is, where's my autosave gonna be at?
He's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Damn it!
Come on, not like this. Someone
Sanctism is supreme. Sanctism will reign.
Not like this.
Let's see where the autosave's at. Like, do I like get to grind?
You yield.
Oh. Let's see. Yeah, let's see where the autosave's at. All right. Let's go to Academia. Actually, wait.
What now?
I don't have to go to Academia to do this. Stroll? Go ahead and study the warrior. Attack went way down. Is there a shop here? I think there is. It's one thing I do need is a shop. Books. More books. Strategy room. How do I get to, cockpit? No? That's not... Oh, here we go. Deck. Like, how do I get back outside of the fire? Okay.
Well met.
The Hulkenberg. I'm just gonna skip through all these. I said it's bizarre.
Now then.
Imagination.
This feels like there's... I feel like it's itching, like always.
Time marches on,
Okay.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Skip.
My star!
What's our plan?
Yeah.
Do we just hang back and watch?
Help out.
Let's give Glodella a hand.
Here we go. Let's try this again.
You.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Okay, I don't.
Lend me your strength.
Yeah.
Not this.
Petrification magic.
Royal soul. You better be sure. Falling back.
He's not going to do much damage, but. You know.
Prostrate yourself before God.
The power of healing.
What could you hope to achieve?
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Know your place.
I see you!
We're good and right in
okay.
their weak spot.
What could you hope to achieve?
Alright, gotta heal Stroll.
This is God's
Stroll's badly
He doesn't
wounded.
die here.
Can anyone heal him?
He's dead.
Stroll!
Dear God.
Let's get him back on his feet! We're good and right in their
I
weak spot.
reviving. Let's see. We got 2 bombs of life. Alright. Let's use one.
I live to see another day.
Insolent heathens! More resilient than I expected.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Alright, now, yeah, now he's into the fight, kind of.
Take this! Sanctism will reign!
I see you!
I will usher you to this power.
And.
We're
Healing
not out of this
time.
yet. I'm obliged.
My thanks. I can't.
I
This
stand
is gonna be a very hard fight to win.
The power of healing.
Sanctism will reign!
Please.
only a flesh wound.
Sanctism will reign!
Stroll's badly wounded.
I'll heal. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Stroll
You
can't take
disgrace the
anymore.
Sanctus way.
Someone heal him.
Okay.
Prostrate yourself before
Relax.
Healing power.
Thank you.
I owe you.
In the name of justice.
Just doing such pitiful damage.
Sanctism will reign!
Stroll's badly wounded. Can
Take
anyone
this.
heal him?
They just focus on him.
Someone get him back on
Sanctism
his feet.
will reign!
All right.
Damn it!
Stroll got knocked out.
Sorry, Stroll. You're staying
Get
down.
him back on his feet.
Cease your resistance.
By the swan.
I see you!
We're got them right in
okay.
their weak spot.
Sanctism is supreme! Sanctism will reign!
Kill her. Don't kill her. All right.
Don't underestimate me!
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Blade in hand! There!
We're got them right in their
Power
weak
of
spot.
healing. This'll do it.
Trust needed. Observe the enemy. I see you!
Falkenberg's guard
Witness
is
me,
down.
brethren!
And we'll just use a herb.
This should work.
Sanctism will reign!
Nothing. Only a flesh wound.
Take this!
Oh no,
Falkenberg's
so
badly
easily.
wounded.
Take
Someone
this!
heal her. Falkenberg's down. Get her
All right.
up.
Like, seriously, when do I get to, do side quests and stuff so I can level up? Like, I feel like I'm very under leveled right now.
Sanctism will reign! Take this!
He's hurt bad.
Still fight.
Get him some healing.
Like this.
Will you yield to reality?
start from departure.
Where?
Oh, we're all the way back here? Oh, shit. Okay, wait. Hold up.
All right then.
Let's go.
Go to Sun Mayo Street. I'm just gonna see if I can leave.
Damn.
Alright then. Yeah. And go do like a side quest or something.
That's terrible. That damn glue is so foolish, it arouses great...
All right then.
Why? No, this isn't the way I want to go. It was behind me.
So foolish, it arouses great... That's terrible. What in tarnations? You little... Grand, isn't it?
And stinking.
What shall I do?
Damn. Come off it. Wait!
Look around the city first. We're going outside. There are some places we still haven't researched yet. It's not gonna let me? Kidding me, game? Oh, I gotta find Maria. I'm back to this. Alright, no. I don't want to go back that far. Load. Oh, autosave's not a good one. Alright, we're all the way back here. Fine. Let the ghost skip through all this crap again.
Good night.
Yeah. Come on, kid.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
I promised Miss...
Hell.
Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting.
It's a promise. This one's important.
I never got to try.
It pains me to see when I think of how this...
We already did it to
We
him.
met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital.
I do. Skip this too.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yep, age of a new king. Drawing near. Skip her stupid song.
Just a sec.
Right. Because this game sucks, I have to choose this stupid old castle town.
This place here.
Wait. Why like... I can't select it from here. All right, never mind.
Wow.
This is brilliant, isn't it?
Yep, it's amazing. Come on. Look at how much there really was.
Is that enough? I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to...
We can count on him.
What do you think of this plan?
It's perfect.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free.
Yep. Skip.
Yeah?
Let's go. Alright. Where's downstairs? Oh, here we are. Time to clean, raise our max HP. Oh, maybe not now? We'll have to actually investigate the other shit. Oh, I have to go in here, don't I? That's right, I forgot about this cutscene. There we go. Now I think I can go clean.
Come on.
Alright.
Got it.
Storage room. Ooh. We got some fragrant spice.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
What if I can change my destination? Yeah.
Hey.
Right, stroll. Let's talk. Talk.
No. Speaking of.
Powers and everything.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So if I can't change my course destination and go do some that's a side quest, then I think I'm gonna have to skip the fight with Godot. Let's see.
Let's see here.
Can we?
Let's see
That's
here.
blood a portal. Yeah, I know. Can we go here?
Let's see here.
Apparently not. All right. Wait.
Hey.
You will. Good time. I was about to use maintenance on my weapons. If you got time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Maintaining my weapon may help me improve my focus during a fight and hone my courage. You want to hone your weapons a stroll? Okay, yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's have a look at your blade then.
Got a moment?
I think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why, one day I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. And not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey!
How about you? I shared my plan, let's hear yours. What will you do when the fight's over? I'm not sure, I'd like to help you, I want to travel. Oh, I told Gallico we travel. I think we could also help him out. I'd like to help you with rebuilding. Are you serious? I'm a bit relieved to hear it, to tell you the truth. I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it gets attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not leave it to a spineless army and its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Luis.
Look at that.
We'll fight for change. I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree, but seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain, truly. You've resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Ha! Our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know, to act with such conviction. How does one become so bold? Do they must? I waver sometimes. I just do whatever. I waver sometimes. I do have moments where I waver. I suppose we all do, but you manage to keep a cool head when you do, unlike me. That's why you're our captain. And all this to say, I have faith in you. We've more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of his justice.
All right.
Oops. Anyway, this sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up. Yeah, we got courage. Okay.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Yeah.
Coming now in one field.
Oh, alright, yep, the tree. I forgot about the tree. Let's go. Yes, very pretty. Very, very pretty.
All right.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders. As darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself, monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Hungry gazes. Hungry like the wolf? Alright. Talk to Hulkenberg again. And nice, I guess I'm skipping the fight. Yeah.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Skip.
My star!
What's our plan?
Skip.
If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna
Let's
win.
see how it plays out.
How about we see how it plays out?
No, I think we should step in on Gladel's side.
They're gonna make me fight, aren't they?
No, I don't like it either. But if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on.
Okay, so if I have...
You're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
It's ridiculous. I'm not gonna win this fight.
Room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
I'm not strong
Okay,
enough.
it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel.
Even if I switched everyone to night class, which these guys are apparently weak against,
Is it faint?
I don't think it's gonna be enough.
We of your pet.
Remember,
go for his fault.
Go, my brethren.
Don't forget about the petrification magic.
Nope. She keeps saying that about petrification magic.
Looks
But-
like we can't brute force through this one.
I don't have petrification magic.
Some distance.
Ever. Let's see what this might do to him. Okay.
Moving to the rear.
Is he protected from magic?
Observe the
No,
enemy.
no, not necessarily.
Right there.
But he is resistant against physical. Okay.
To achieve.
Is that all?
What did the charm do? Nothing?
Damn it!
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
The
Yeah.
next one's yours.
Now, what's the mage? The power of ice.
Hit their weak point.
Okay, that guy's weak to ice. Hulkenberg, you focus on this guy.
Got them right in their weak spot.
I'm counting on you.
Captain,
Prostrate
we've got your
yourself
defenses
before
down.
I call upon royal power within.
Know your
That guy-
place. Peasants!
Actually, I feel like we might have a chance now. If I might be able to take out that guy to Godot's ref, I was right.
Take this!
We've got your defenses down.
Will,
Is there another way?
just heal yourself with
This should work.
potion, some medicine.
Can't afford to hold back. No holding back. Be frozen.
Hit their weak point.
Is
Yeah.
everyone right? I see you.
Got them right in
Cease
their
your
weak spot.
resistance.
We're looking good here.
Who needs igniters?
Yes.
Are you prepared? The power of ice.
Resistance is futile! More respect. I would
Okay,
live for the
yeah,
sake
yeah,
of
yeah.
now!
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Here he comes.
Get in there.
There, he healed him. It didn't heal him to full health. I was kind of worried he might heal him to full health, but he didn't, so that's good. This is not good.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll!
Take this!
Someone get him back.
Dear God.
Oh, I finally get a turn? Oh, thank you.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Yeah, I got him.
Got him right in the
Power
weak
of
spot.
healing. Here.
I live to see another day. Mage.
Wait. Oh, I hit the circle too fast.
Hit their weak point. Keep it
Prostrate
up,
yourself
Stroll.
before God.
Actually, we need to heal Will.
That helped.
Insolent heathens! Sanctism will reign!
That's lovely, that's lovely.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
Take this! Not good! Brace yourselves!
Everyone's alive though, right? Good.
He needs help.
We can do this.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
Stroll.
Who needs
they've
igniters?
sapped your defenses.
The power of ice.
Hit their weak point.
I
Keep it up,
stand
Stroll.
ready. I see you.
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Power
weak
of
spot.
healing.
This not
Let's try this.
Hulkenberg.
Plus needed.
Cease your resistance.
I call upon royal power within.
Impotent! Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Is that all?
Okay, okay.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses. Hulkenberg got them right
It's
in their
okay.
weak spot.
We can do this.
You know what?
I won't hold back.
Just healing everyone.
Power.
The Shrew doesn't really need it.
Thanks.
Captain,
Witness
they've got
me,
your
brethren.
defenses
No holding
down.
back.
I know, defenses are down. Okay.
Be frozen.
Hit their weak
Damn
point.
you.
Keep it up, Stroll.
I see you.
The next one's yours.
I call upon royal power within.
Resistance
He's so almost
is
dead. Come
futile.
on.
Sanctism
He's gonna
will
heal him.
reign!
No, that's not the healing one. Oh, that was the healing one for a second. It's benevolence is the healing one.
Badly wounded. Someone heal
Sanctism
her.
will reign! Come at me!
Hulkenberg's in bad
Who's up
shape.
first? Hulkenberg?
She needs help.
All right.
Hulkenberg got them right
Let's
in
stay
their
calm.
weak spot.
It is time to heal Hulkenberg.
I'm obliged.
This might take him out.
The power of ice.
We got one. We got one. Okay.
Power!
I see you.
It's okay. We can do this. This'll do.
Thank you.
Hulkenberg's
Know
guard is
your
down.
place. Peasants!
I'll hold my
I'm
ground.
just having him
The
guard.
power of Sanctism. Sanctism will reign! Take this! Take
Oh.
this!
That will. Good.
Let's take
This guy's gonna take forever to get down, though.
Healer! We can do this!
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever. I shall fight as the noble I am. You
Skip.
first.
Behold my power!
I see you!
I will fight with. We're looking good
Back.
here.
Now, what's the staying on the
In
defensive?
guard.
Excellent heathens! Sanctism will reign! Take this! Dear God.
Come on, Hulkenberg.
Hulkenberg got them right
Let's
in
stay
the
calm.
weak spot.
No, not Will, not Stroll. Oh no, it is Will. Oh, shoot, it is Will. It's low. Okay.
This should work.
I shall fight as the. Go for it!
Know your place.
I see you!
It's okay. I can take it.
Let's see how this plays out.
Witness the power of Sanctism. Sanctism will reign! Take this! Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg got them right
Let's
in
stay
the weak
calm.
spot.
How much they don't heal this guy? They heal him. Oh,
With healing
that's really gonna
power.
suck.
Twas needed.
My thanks. Now, you first.
Witness me,
I
brethren!
see you!
Know
Guard
your
up.
place.
Who need guarding seems the
Peasants.
wise move.
Take this! Take this!
Is that all?
Yeah, really, is that all?
Hulkenberg got them right
It's
in the
okay.
weak spot.
I'm counting on you.
I shall
Yep.
go for it.
Is everyone? I see you!
Witness me,
Ready for
brethren!
I'll hold my ground.
I seize my chance. Peasants! Sanctism will reign!
We gotta heal Hulkenberg. No!
Sanctism will reign!
We gotta heal himself that much though, which is good.
Hulkenberg got them right in the
Power
weak
of
spot.
healing.
Oh.
Here.
Thank you.
Behold my power!
I see you!
Let's stay calm. I can take it.
Witness
Let's
me,
see how this
brethren.
plays
Let's do this. Sanctism will reign! Take this! Take this!
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Hulkenberg got them right in the
Power
weak
of
spot.
healing.
Dun, 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 dun,
Let's
dun,
go.
dun, dun, dun.
We're not out of this yet.
Twas needed.
Helpful as ever. Now, what you first?
Behold
I
my
see
power!
you!
Know your
Bracing.
place.
Guarding seems the wise move.
Take this!
Ken, stop healing yourself!
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg got them right
I
in
will
the
fight
weak
with
spot.
pride. The next one's yours.
Now, go for it.
I'll stay my blade.
Oh, I hit the button too many times. God damn idiot.
Insolent heathens!
Well,
Sanctism
not
will
impatient, I should say. I'm
Only a flesh wound.
damn impatient.
This is nothing.
Take this!
Is that all?
You first.
I stand. I see you!
Hulkenberg got them right in the
Know
weak
your
spot.
place.
And
Peasants!
looking, oh, I need to heal.
Let's try
I
this.
heal Hulkenberg.
Thank you.
All yours! Behold my power!
The power of healing. Bracing.
Sanctism will reign! Please! Take this!
This is nothing.
Take this!
You first.
Witness me, brethren!
The hell is my turn order is all out of whack.
By this power, we can do this.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
Behold
all yours.
my power!
Guard up!
Take this!
Only a flesh wound.
Sanctism will reign!
I'm gonna try something.
This calls for
You heal Hulkenberg.
Know your place.
Hulkenberg attacks him.
Let's stay calm.
Alright.
I'm counting on you.
Skip.
You first.
My power!
Skip. Alright.
Take this! Take this!
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign! Come at me!
Come forth, royal soul, with healing power.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
It's go for early to go to his
He's weak.
Right in their weak spot.
Ready for impact.
Guard.
Staying on the defensive.
Guard. There we go. Back to our rotation we had before. No, no, no.
Sanctism will reign! Dear God.
That is damn healing.
My power!
Here.
Thank you.
Now, what's the... You first.
Observe. I see you!
Know your place.
I'll hold my ground.
I shall seize my chance. Sanctism will reign!
Yeah.
Sanctism will reign!
You keep saying that, dude. Do you have anything else to say?
It's too early
to go to his side.
We can do this.
'Twas needed.
My thanks.
Witness me, brethren!
E-E-A-U-T-ful.
All yours.
It's too early to go to his side. This can't be.
It's okay. Bracing.
Staying on the
He's gonna heal himself again. Watch. Guarantee it.
Sanctism will reign! Take this!
Only a flesh.
Okay, maybe not.
Sanctism will reign!
Let's stay calm. We're looking good here.
It's go for early to go to his.
Oh, Hulkenberg! Come on! Don't die me now.
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's down. Get her back.
Yep. Wait, here's revival medicine.
My spirit is
It's too early to go to his side.
And
could do with this.
there we go.
Thank you.
Let's do this. Take this! Take this!
Oh, please.
Sanctism will reign!
Okay.
I see you!
Come on, Hulkenberg. You can do this.
Healing power.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
It's too early to go to
first.
his side.
Witness me, brethren.
So almost dead.
Go to his
Ready for
side.
impact.
Let's see how this plays
I
out.
shall seize my chance. Sanctism will reign!
Didn't heal himself. That could have been the crucial mistake on his part.
I won't lose.
I see you!
Oh, he's still going down. But just make sure we'll play it safe. We'll heal Hulkenberg.
Go for it.
Pass. There. Take him out. Come on.
So, the faithful are broken before you. Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
That's the plan.
Are you prepared for the end?
I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Is this guy Rufus? He's got the dog and... I'm not gonna do Are You Hurt? I feel like I wanted to help is in Will's line.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little...
Oh, she the singer from before?
Is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Hulkenborg's a huge fan, isn't she?
Wait, is she the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
But that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I've no suspicions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
I totally forgot that he gets excited about the Gauntlet Runners, and so after I said that Hulkenborg's a secret fan, I saw Nora there, and they're like, and I was like, oh, okay, he's obviously the huge fan. And then he freaked out, and started running, and ran past. I was like, oh yeah, the Gauntlet Runner. He was impressed by the Gauntlet Runner.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer.
I told you she was a huge fan.
Oh, this is preposterous. Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
That's an airship.
An airborne Gauntlet Runner.
That's gotta be Luis's.
Finished it.
That thing is massive.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care. It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Damn it. I don't like any of the choices, but the choices. Where's he at? Luis Cabrera, a Kumar Royal Army officer of great renown who managed to become nobility at an exceptionally young age, possessed extraordinary skills both warrior and archmage, but even more highly regarded are his capabilities as a military strategist, which is superior insight and grasp of psychology set him apart. His faculties as a young soldier were so shrewd that his own allies came to grow wary of him, calling him a monster in the making. Oh, damn it, no, go. Where's he at here? He prizes rationality above all else, strictly adhering to a policy of appointing officers by their capabilities alone without regard for tribal origin. As a result, senior officials accuse him of trying to undermine tradition. However, he now wields an influence far beyond a typical officer, and many believe he will be the youngest person ever to be appointed to the Army's highest ranking position of general. Okay. Oh, I don't think we want to tell him that the prince is alive. I think we have to say become king. He's gonna look at this as ass kissing. We don't want him to know this. Well, I mean, I guess it could be reasonable to assume that he knows the prince is still alive, but we can't assume that he assumes that. Yeah. He might see us as an enemy.
I know you want to get this right, but this is...
I should rethink my... Okay. But I'm gonna say help him.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on,
Yeah.
Hector!
Dog's name is Hector. Really? Hector? That's like the worst name for a dog.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
I do think that it should have let me just, make my choice and then stuck with that choice.
Damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Doesn't... You seem troubled, my friend.
Is there something troubling you?
Well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a ballet apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic?
Tell us more about this lost relic.
Yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Like Atlantis?
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
So does this mean you've seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Well, isn't it a lucky coincidence we're heading that way?
This one's important.
Yeah.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, so I just select do we go there? Yeah, I know.
Here's...
Are you back?
Now that you mention
backwards.
it, I have to wonder how we can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
I'm gonna go with this one.
Together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Chris Hulkenberg's just jumping right in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here, con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
That sidekick dude don't like us.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
We're going to meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Oh, we got an informed man. Oh, don't mind me. I only just arrived here just now. It's not like I ever heard that conversation you just had with Barden. And even if I did hear something, it's not like I tell anybody. I never would have made it as a professional informant if I didn't know how to handle sensitive information. That's right, if there's anything you want to know about this city, simply ask me. You can always find me here. Alright. This doesn't have any information for us yet. Welcome, Berg. What's on your mind? All the cuisine here is delicious to the last meal. Artir is a fine city indeed, which makes this Heismay's offenses all the more damning. If all we've heard is true, hunting him will be a trial indeed. To be expelled from the order is one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood, I would not be surprised if the man is given into despair.
Pleasure to see you.
As requested by Barton, the entire tavern has been reserved for your party's private use today. I had to kick out a house full of drunkards for this, so I hope you're all worth it. Still, it was nice of you to come all this way, traveler. Please, make yourselves comfortable. The beds are in the back, past the door next to the desk. Roll, what's up? Finally, free of those tiny runner bunks. Nice to slip in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, nothing beats the bed at an inn.
Right?
I can see the monsters out there when we camp on the runner, so I rest a little easier in an inn. I wish Noros would come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner is a castle, then he is its king. Night-night. Nighty-night time. Nighty-night nights.